As we wrap up this week, just real quick, we talked about fasting, why fast, and then what to fast. Why to fast is to build this increased awareness, right, of God, of Jesus' presence in me, the Spirit, great awareness of myself, my own flesh. So search me, O God, know my heart. Passage in Psalms 139. That's increased awareness. It's more in touch with and aware of others, their needs. Paul's admonition. Consider others' interests more important than your own. Well, if I don't fast, if I'm not aware of that, if I'm not cultivating that awareness of others' needs, I'm going to be oblivious because it's just about me and what I want done and where I'm going. Nothing's going to slow me down. Nothing's going to break my stride. It's that. And then to be more aware of the world and the many temptations that draw me. So there's both kind of aware of myself for the internal distractions, aware of the world around me are external distractions. So when I'm cognizant of those, I can eliminate whatever distracts me from living and loving like Jesus. So today, when we talk and finish up talking about what to fast from, certainly there's food and there's people. We talked about that yesterday, this idea of solitude. In conjunction with that is the idea of silence. And so I'm going to say that all three of the other things that I mentioned, which is the phone, I'll talk about that in a little bit, the phone, media, noise, and just media in general, and advertising and spending. Part of what some of the two fundamental disciplines of a growing, thriving believer is silence and solitude. Solitude and silence. Henry Nouwen said, without solitude and silence, it's almost impossible to live the spiritual life. That's pretty strong statement. Without solitude and silence, it's almost impossible to live the spiritual life. In other words, they are like my spiritual bread and butter. They are like the fundamentals to walking with Jesus. Why? Well, so if solitude is being absent from people and things to attend to God, then silence is quieting every outer and inner voice to attend to God. So think about that. Quieting every outer and inner voice to attend to God. So when I'm fasting from media, all the different kinds of media, which all come to me in the context of noise. The phone is noise. Advertising and spending is the noise of culture, these external distractions. When I'm fasting from that in silence and solitude, I'm fasting from every inner and outer voice. The outer voices are the distractions of the world. The inner voice is the distraction of my own flesh and my compulsions to fill my heart with things, to fill my heart with people's affirmation, praise, attention, to fill my heart with possessions, with position, with pleasure, kind of that pleasure principle, again, kind of tugging. When I quiet myself, I can then begin to do that hard work of self-examination in times of solitude and silence. So I can clear the debris of all the things that would take me out from under the influence of Jesus and out of being in sync with Him. I can sense them more quickly, with greater discernment, and recognize that as I'm being distracted, now I can quickly toggle, I can quickly adjust and reconnect with Him and pursue Him. Fasting empowers me to do that more. Because why? Because I am resisting the urge of my flesh for food, for people, for noise, and I'm embracing my attentiveness to hear His voice and let His presence be what satisfies my heart. It's the psalmist's cry, "Be still and know that I am God." It's what Isaiah reminded us of. In quietness and rest is my strength. Something's got to break our stride. Something needs to slow us down. Oh God, would you help me approach life at a different pace? One that allows me to say no to even good things, so I can say yes to what is better, my time with you. Lord Jesus, equip us today to be people that live in a rhythm of silence and solitude, of fasting from the things that distract us from your presence. Thank you, Lord, that you love us and you want to speak into our very being an assurance not only of your presence, but your love and your purposes for our lives. We surrender afresh today. I look forward to seeing you this weekend. God bless.